Hi there, I'm Martha Van Dam and this is Living Beyond. And I'm sitting outside my office today during lunch break having a nice little quiet time outside. Felt like it was a great time for me to step in and talk to you for a minute. One of the things that's come up several times in my sessions this morning is a person has been dealing with something very difficult. They feel stressed, kind of overwhelmed. And in several cases this morning, we've gone back to what are the foundational things in a person's life that when those things are there, that person is better equipped to deal with the hardships, the stresses of life. And those are those things that you know what they are. I do too. They're things like, am I eating in a healthful way? Am I getting enough exercise or movement? Am I having enough fluid, enough water? Am I getting enough sleep? Am I doing anything for fun? And am I getting outside and doing something creative and productive? So if you happen to be having a difficult time right now, before you dig into what is the solution to my problem, how do I deal with these feelings, we always want to start with the foundation. And I, just like most people, occasionally need to be brought back to the foundation. Did I get good rest last night? Have I had good rest for the last week? Am I eating foods to start off my day and to carry me through my day that fuel me and don't slow me down? Am I getting movement every day? Are you getting movement every day? Am I getting enough movement that I'm raising that heart rate and keeping it sustained for a little while, or at least having it raise, lower, something that really pushes the heart just a little bit? Are we doing that? Those are the major beginning ones. And then I want to ask myself, when is the last time I did something just for fun? When is the last time I did something that made me laugh? How about you? When is the last time you scheduled fun in your day and laughter, created an environment where some laughter was going to come up naturally? When was the last time you or I did something creative? Firing up those creative juices in our brain can be amazing ways to release that extra bit of serotonin and dopamine and give us this sense of fulfillment. When was the last time you did something that tapped into that creativity? Played some music, created some sort of art kind of thing, worked on doing some repair work in your home, something creative. Also ask yourself, when was the last time you spent some time with friends? When was the last time, friends or family, neighbors, people around you, when was there time that there was some community, time that you felt a part of other people, not just yourself? These are the foundational things in a healthy life. And when real life tends to hit and we hit some of those problems where suddenly we're having to be 3 places at one time and this child needs something and our spouse needs something else and we have to be at work, and by the way, there's a doctor's appointment too. When we have weeks and days and weeks like that, those are the times that those foundational things are easy to get pushed to the side. If we haven't had time to prepare meals so that we can grab a healthy lunch to take with us, what do? If we're not careful, the easiest thing is to grab a burger or grab some sort of fast food. Not really the most helpful. Also, if we're that kind of busy, at least I know that I struggle if I'm that kind of busy. What do I then kind of let slide out of the day? Yeah, I don't get in there on that treadmill and take that hike because I'm busy. And so you see, in our busiest, most frustrating times, the things that are healthiest for us get pushed out of the way. So we have to be intentional about making sure, doing a little assessment from time to time, am I doing the things that are good for me? What about you? You've probably, by this point in time in your life, discovered a few things that are really helpful to you. Are you making certain that those things don't get pushed out of the wayside? It's so very easy for that to happen, and that can be what sabotages us, you and me, in our days. So, great time for right now, an assessment. Have you had enough sleep? Have you had enough healthy food? Have you had enough to drink? Have you had some movement, some sort of exercise that's fun? Have you been with anybody lately that you can laugh with and share with and have fun with? Have you been able to do anything creative that makes you feel a sense of satisfaction and enjoy just the creative process? You think about that a little bit today, and looking forward to talking to you tomorrow. Hope that your day is restful, full of good nutrition, full of emotion. You get to talk to somebody, you get to be creative, and you get to produce something. Thanks, and we'll talk later. Bye-bye.